Once again, my name is MEDAYESE FELIX JIMOH, your anchor person tonight on Safir Global. Now, I'm going to take us in a dimension tonight and by posing a given question or a phrase. How to retire on crypto using Safir and Zenith technology. How to retire on crypto using Safir and Zenith technology. And one of the biggest questions everyone have always asked himself, either when you are still coming up or you're already ripe to start pick a job, it's always these questions of how do I retire? And your father, your mother, your mentors will always point at that for you, having known that your night is one of the most crucial aspects of your life. And so they actually prepare your mind towards that. Isn't that though you see person have a preference of type of job you want to get involved in? Quite unfortunate, even with a plan you think you have to retire, you discover that they were nearly So quite unfortunate that when you think you're actually going to retire on a job that your uncle, your father had actually propelled you towards, it's quite unfortunate it's not working that way. Now, it's on that note we advise people to settle down and let the best out of it today. Now, I'm going to take you in a direction to understand and prepare your way on how to retire on cryptocurrency using Safir Global and Zenith technology. Now, the best that will have happened to you is to have got Bitcoin. The best that will have happened to anyone is to have gotten Bitcoin. But give and take, there's no regret that one is unable to get Bitcoin. Then there is another next Bitcoin. What I'm introducing to you tonight, or for some of us who have been in the system before, is the next Bitcoin. There is no point bothering yourself on the missing out of Bitcoin when there is next Bitcoin. So you are welcome to an opportunity that is the next Bitcoin that you can actually revenge on the missing out of opportunity on Bitcoin, maybe perhaps by your unawareness, maybe perhaps by your negligence, maybe perhaps by the fear of the unknown that came upon you that make you miss out on Bitcoin. So we're introducing to you the next Bitcoin. It will have been the best for you to have gotten Bitcoin enough, but nevertheless, you are unable to get Bitcoin at the right time. Now we're introducing you to a platform that can help you very fast to ascend and maintain the position where you ought to be on Bitcoin, as it were. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's quite funny that you have invited your friends and he has argued with you that if it's not Bitcoin, he was not interested. But you agree with me that if he had the understanding you have, or he actually know what you have missed in Bitcoin, he will have been running very fast. So we're going to take a step by step on how can I retire with this project. How can I retire on cryptocurrency using this platform called Safir Global and Zenith technology? And I will move on two major aspects. But these two major aspects are going to bend on 4 cardinal points. Okay? I'm going to move on 2 major aspects, but these 2 major aspects is going to be based on 4 cardinal points. What do I mean by 4 cardinal points? A 4 cardinal point is if this platform as an ecosystem help you to maximize 2 basic opportunities on 4 cardinal points. Please, if you are with your pen and a paper, write this cardinal point of this project, introducing to us. Number 1, first cardinal point of this project is a technology powered by Zenith. And that technology is referred to as minting technology. Zinc as a technology now have a minting system called a minting hub. So it's the first cardinal point you will check out to see, and you understand you need to make a basic and in-depth learning and how to utilize it for your retirement. Number two, tokenization. This is empowered by the second cardinal point called the Emirati family. The Emirati family make provisions for real estate, right, for people across the globe to participate via Zinc technology. So the second cardinal point, because a lot of friends must have asked you, or you must have read some junks on Google or sponsored by, we call them bloggers, and you are asking, why are these persons writing this type of a thing? It means there are things you understand that they don't understand, or there are things you must learn that they will not learn. Now, if you must learn, it's for you to understand basic cardinal point of this project. So I've told you the first cardinal point is the technology powered by Zinc technology, which is we call the minting system. I'm going to share a page with you now of a full presentation of this opportunity. But everything I'm going to say here is built on the four cardinal point. Now, the technology powered by Zinc, which is the minting hub. Then the tokenization powered by the Emirati family, and that's the essence of collaborations. Tokenization basically to make a representative of a token that people can participate in real estate through a token. And this coin is referred to as Zinc coin. Number three, the third cardinal point is the integration of fiat crypto transactions, which is made possible by OCS International Finance Bank. Now, you can agree with me that these are collaborations of different entities to make it a whole. So you are coming to a place that built on four cardinal points. First, the Zinc technology for the minting of coins. Second, the Emirati family for the provision of tokenization and making real estate cheaply available for me and you. Because the whole essence of tokenization is for people to be able to participate in the representations of a whole project. You agree with me today, we have different company shares that have been tokenized. The only challenge today is that we've been hearing about tokenization. There hadn't been any face-to-face of any individual or private individual or public persons or a retail person to participate in most of those tokenization. It has been companies, within a company and a hidden sales of those projects. I've researched for over 20 to 30 different companies that some have started in 2017, some have started in 2016, some have started in 2018, and then they are working on tokenized asset, but it's not made available for the general public. Fourth, Safir Global. Now, Safir Global is the fourth cardinal point that works on home-based business and a kind of affiliate system. I refer to Safir Global as a distribution channel of this technology. You wouldn't be here tonight if Safir had chosen the type of style of the earlier companies that got involved in tokenization. You wouldn't be here today. I myself wouldn't know about Zinc. I only research about Zinc to see it online, to know that a company called Zinc had worked on tokenization of real estate and had worked on what we call hybrid decentralized exchange platform. I wouldn't have been able to participate. Yeah, I only prove to people that don't worry, when we talk about tokenization, this company, this company, this company, this company are actually working towards tokenization of assets. But quite unfortunate, I wouldn't have been able to participate in it. Why do I say so? Because Safir chose a channel through which every person will be able to participate. Now, you agree with me that blockchain technology is beyond what we think. I call the blockchain technology a democratic economy because of the greater transparency that can happen, because it increases efficiencies, because it better security and privacy, because it improves traceability. A traceability in blockchain is what makes everyone want to get out of it, who have more enlightened about it. The blockchain as a service for simpler integration. If it had not been for blockchain technology, me and you wouldn't have been able to participate in Safir to say we want to be a shareholder in real estate in Dubai. Of course, immutability and as the case may be. Now, you have to just settle down to understand some of this movement in the system of cryptocurrency or blockchain technology. There were a lot of questions they have told you. Why DeFi? Of course, one of the basic why about DeFi is to reduce manipulation and increase security. Many of you may not understand. Today, people have been in cryptocurrency for the past 4, 5, 6 years. They will tell you that they prefer to have their DeFi rather than CeFi. Why? Because of manipulations. You'll agree with me if you go to cryptocurrency aggregators like Nomics, where Zinc is available, you'll see transparency. No trading volume is a false reported volume when a coin is on decentralized. When a coin is on centralized, what we use is what we call reported volume and not a true volume. Because on that note, if you look at Zinc is traded on Uniswap, and so what Nomic will report is a true volume and not a reported volume, because it is by technology that is censored to see that this is the same volume that was traded. And many of you may not understand. There's some of us that bought into a particular coin today because of what we thought the volume was. They were actually reported volume. That's true. That means anybody just give a figure, this is what we have today. And there was no true evaluation of the volume as it were. Now, I'm not here to bother you so much about it. Remember, as this company is hinged on 4 cardinal points, which I've explained, the technology, of Zinc, minting software's hub, and as it were, now the tokenizations and the partnership with the Emirati family, and then the aspect of the crypto fiat integrations so that you can use a debit card and so many other things by OCS Bank, and then the Safir Global that is involved in home-based business where you have channel of distributions of this opportunity. And I've told you, you wouldn't have been able to get involved in Zinc minting without the help of Safir. And hadn't Safir have chosen to distribute this good privately to people in a secret way, you wouldn't have been able to participate in it. I think it's a big opportunity and a privilege that we're able to be part of this platform, as it were. Now, there's so many problems that I will not be able to discuss with you tonight, and I don't need to bore you so much about it, but I need to go very straight away. I've told you just certain problems. I was in a training, some of my community, because I'm a crypto trader, and I was telling them about Binance, and we place order for trading on future account. And did you know that the account ought to have been liquidated? It was still hanging. And until we thought it was still hanging, until we saw it wiped off. Now, so many persons may think that when it has to do with crypto trading, it's actually one manipulated. That's not true. That means you are not trading. Now, why am I saying? After the whole thing, we set what we call, the limit order, as it were, and then set stop loss. And in this stop loss, we put what we call, what do they call this? A way where your stop loss can be advancing automatically, over time. But guess what? When the market was flashed down, we got cut off without the help of what we said. That is to say, in the dashboard of our centralized exchange, they actually can view, just like in the forex market, myself and yourself can be trading on the same exchange or the same broker, and then my account can get liquidated, yours will not be liquidated. Why? Because we can view your own probably as a pro and my own as fundamentals. So as it were, what we have in decentralized exchange is to rule out all of those manipulations. Okay? And again, to help yourself out of hacking or problems of maybe the interface, even if there's no hacking, sometimes you can have software breakdown, and then we have DDoS attack too, that is deniers of access, and then you can be there. Many of us have experience of Cryptopia. I have a friend who have lump sum of money in Cryptopia, and up to today, he's not regained his confidence because he lost everything to Cryptopia hacking. Now, doesn't mean that those exchange actually meant to harm you. No, they too were not happy to be out of business, but they couldn't help it out because it's a centralized system. Okay, so I've told us two things you are going to benefit from this opportunity. Like I've summarized what Zynic is all about. We say it's a fintech. And then many friends have asked me, Felix, I want to get started in Zynic or Safir International. And I told them one thing for sure, anytime you actually wake up is your good morning. Now, but may you wake up early. Because definitely when you wake up, there are people who have covered a lot of milestones. And of course, there are people who woke up early without taking a drastic action as it's supposed to be. And that's exactly what's happening today, that a lot of friends out there will be looking at Zynic, Minting Hub, distributed by Safir International, and have not taken any actions. Now, why? Just today, in one of our meetings in PORT-HARCOURT, I told them this. Let me quickly just switch. I'm not a slide person. I just train you as Holy Spirit led. But we have a platform called CoinList, okay? Now, we got registered on CoinList, and what CoinList does for you is to present to you different opportunity or different coins that will be available in the marketplace. Now, I haven't registered there. There's some coins they will bring out. You perhaps will be able to participate, but you have a sleepless night. Many of my communities stopped participating because when they had sleepless night to buy into Caspia as a coin, and they didn't sleep throughout 3 days to follow layer 1, layer 2, and 3, and unfortunately, they couldn't get anything. Now, we tell some you can participate, use Castata. But guess what? For me to participate using Castata to buy any coin that was coming, I need to have a requirement of subscriptions. This subscription, though, they'll say it's your coin, but you cannot touch it. You have to like stake it and hold it down for you to participate. Guess what? 1 unit of a Castata token, I think is worth about $18 now. I wouldn't know, maybe it's up to $20-something right now. And the minimum anyone should hold is about 100 pieces. And in that 100 pieces, you wouldn't have a reasonable slot. We always recommend for people that reasonable slot you can have is to have holding volume of about 1,000 pieces of this coin. Now, if you look at it, 1,000 pieces of Castata token multiplied by $18, you know how much is that? Now, guess what? It is not a guarantee or a yardstick that you actually get if you don't come in on time. The only thing is it only allows you to have a ticket to participate in any new listed token to be bought. And you have to have the money to be used in buying it. Now, I sat down one day and I was analyzing this because I participate in project a lot in cryptocurrency. And I look at myself and say, oh, do you know that if Zynic were had to be a pre-mined token and Safir decided to contact Castata and sell it the way we used to buy different coins, even on CoinList, and many coins were bought on CoinList now, some of them, I have some of them, they will be locked up for 2 years, some will be locked up for 1 year, some will be locked up for 6 months, some depending 3 months. Now, I have a coin now that is locked up for 2 years, and I have another one locked up since May this year and to be opened by May next year. Guess what? I have used my money and I've, got, whitelisted on the platform. And now I've collected a lot of money to participate in the token sales. And after the token sale, I'm being distributed to, but I cannot touch it to the next 1 year or 2 years. Now, guess what? On the platform, I cannot build business on it. I do not know what the coin may become in the future. Maybe it will rock pool. I wouldn't know probably if, well, at the time I will be released this coin to, so I wouldn't know either when I will be released this coin to, the coin will worth anything in the market. But I'm taking all this risk without having additional business opportunity to do, apart from buying the coin. Buying the coin and hold. Okay, apart from buying this coin and hold, I can't do anything. But guess what? We are spending millions of naira in participating on such project. Quite unfortunate that we have no better orientation to know that there are additional value. I've told you that Zinc or Safir business you want to get involved in is hinged on 4 cardinal points. The technology itself, which ordinarily should be that you just buy into the meeting and fold your hand and be watching and get no additional opportunity at all. After all, you have bought into the hub and it's minting for you. You have your token, nothing more. But the system is beyond that to say, hey, we are not just producing this coin in a vago. We are not just producing this coin for nothing. We are producing this coin for something in the future, tokenization, and we are not going to be the one to handle this tokenization because we need to have people who have properties, real estate, and so with that, we have to have collaboration with people who are in the system, and that's why that brought about the Emirati family. And quite unfortunate, when you meet people, they don't get crazy about this thing because it's like the level of awareness or interaction or orientation, as it were, is very low. Okay, now, having understood these 4 cardinal points, I'm going to move very fast, okay? I'm going to move very fast so that you can ask a question, and I will relate. I probably pray I will remember to open a platform and show you how we buy into coins and leave it there for 2 years and leave it there for 1 year and no additional opportunity. But why I term this to say, retire, how to retire on crypto using Safir and Zinc technology. It means I'm not just buying into a coin. I will be engaged. I will be busy. I'll be building business. I'll be making money. I'll be multiplying money in one single system. Why? Because it's built on 4 cardinal points. Okay? Now I've told you about this opportunity, talk about crypto fiat integration. Talked about the crypto fiat integration. It is expedient for you to understand what you are coming into. You are coming into a system that form a bigger collaborations and touching all sphere of life and simplify what seems to be difficult. There's a particular coin, right? There's a particular coin I am waiting to buy now. They're just only going to make provision for one aspect of Zinc. And that provision they want to make, in fact, I told Inogod, I said, are you sure this company were not people who have known about Zinc, that about the exchange platform of Zinc that made provision for this token? There's a particular project we're to participate on. Do you know that I've reserved money since April this year for this project? I've reserved money since April this year to participate in this project. And it's not yet ready, but I cannot touch the money. If they said they can come up tomorrow now and said, we're not going to bring it out till October, I will wait. It's very possible I may not dispute this further, it may be very, very possible that before they will actually allow us to buy into it, maybe next year, January. And after buying into it, they may tell us your distribution of this token is going to take another 6 months. Now, little did many of us know that FELIX have been following them since last year, April, and then buy into it by January 2022 and wait to be distributed by July 2022. If we put all this together, is what makes some people, I was interacting, maybe this would teach a lot of us lessons. I was interacting with one of my friends, I don't know, maybe it's on call tonight. Immediately I started with Safir Global and I sent him link, he got started. So to teach you a lesson, and I gave him a link to get started and he got started. It's actually not within this country, it's not in Nigeria. And at the end of the day, he got started. So listen to me, it is not enough for you to start. It is important for you to start. Maybe many people will not understand this language. It is not enough for you to start, but it is very important for you to start. Meaning, don't just register and pick a hub and fold your hands. Get crazy about it, because the person who needs to know about this opportunity through you are waiting. Then I encouraged him, I said, hey, you know what? Make sure you share this opportunity with everyone around you. He said, okay, I'm going to try my best and all of that. And guess what? He was living on previous failures. And he has a very good friend who invests in crypto so hugely, not just investing, he's an aggressive business builder. He's a home-based business guy who me and him have met on e-commerce development for a very long time, for the past, I think about 6 years ago or thereabout. When I talk about e-commerce, I'm talking about Ponzi scheme. I'm talking about developing e-commerce softwares. And then I told him, quickly tell this person. He said, nah, I just want to take it gently. I said, okay. I said, one thing you need to know, it is important for you to start, and it's very important for you to start. Meaning, as you start, let people know that you have started, right? And then, so that you can spread the opportunity around, because you are on a platform that have 4 cardinal points. 3 days or 4, okay, last week precisely, I got a message from him. Hey, bro, guess what? I'm very sure if he's on call tonight, he will be laughing at himself. Bro, guess what? I said, what? He said, guess what? I said, what? He said, our friend is on board in Safir Global. I said, I just hope he's on board through you. He said, no, bro. I said, what happened? He said, do you know that this guy is on board in Safir? And the guy just showed me that he started in Safir with 100,000 euro package. I said, what? 100,000 euro package? He said, yeah. I said, what happened? He said, I'm sure some of the top guys in Safir actually got him on board. That was his belief. Now, this is the reason. He never bothered to share with the guy. He felt, let me take my time. He forgot that your time is not another person's time. And as person is close to you, so is equally close to another person. And the guy got started with 100,000 euro. And of course, I know the guy capacity. He's not going to start Zenith just to be minting. He's going to maximize every opportunity in Safir. Why do you think the guy got started? And he didn't start with only one hub, 1,499 euro, and he has to start with 100,000 euro. You should know it's not joking. Now, maybe some of you have started. You never sat down to learn, how is this opportunity like? You never sat down to see how you share and be aggressive with your people to get involved. Somebody is going to shock you. Okay? Now, so it's to tell you that please don't keep this thing to yourself. Now, I'm going to go very fast. I've told you about OCS Bank. You can type on Google and just type www.ocs-finance.net, and then you can see about OCS and collaborations. And those are the faces behind Zenith technology. What are the unique selling points of Safir? I'll tell people, I say you can build a career system, and I've told you building or retire, how to retire on crypto using Safir and Zenith technology. Tokenizations, it helps you to get involved in real estate tokenization, then the crypto fiat integration, the democratic token, then swift withdrawal system. When we say about swift withdrawal system, I always tell people any system you want to get involved in, check the entry and the exit. Imagine you have earned money, and I think that was one of the factors that limited the young man that got started with me from Tanzania, and he ought to be serious about the business earlier. He was not, and he kept asking questions. I don't remember that what made him not to get faster. He has got involved in different platforms that after making the money, building a home-based business, build a very giant team and ecosystem, to get this money withdrawn was a big tug of war. And so he felt everything would be like same. And then the day he asked me, hey bro, have you made any attempt to make withdrawal of any of your income at all from this Safir? I smiled. He said, why are you smiling? I said, because I don't know what you're talking about. He said, no, I really want to know. Can I make a withdrawal? I was like, oh my God. Do you know what I did to him? I said, okay, don't worry. See here. Funny enough, I was happy and I was just smiling to myself. On one of our forum, I saw he made a full video about how to make withdrawal, and now his data is scattered in this business on how to take it to the next level. So sometimes we stay far back and begin to assume, we're based on assumption of either it's like this. I tell people you have to practicalize it. And the more time you waste, the more opportunity you miss. You cannot understand everything from afar. Trying to learn everything before you do anything, eventually you lose everything. So now let's go very quickly. The first thing you need to understand is you're actually investing in a minting hub, which I've told you that is provided, or is made available by Zenith Technology. And that's why you have different minting hubs. Understand these minting hubs as a package that you buy into that will be going to be fused into the cloud and be producing this coin for you every day and for the next 20 years. It means any categories of persons can be part of Safir Global by just investing their money into the minting hub and get accumulated volume of this coin. And they are at liberty to get this coin withdrawn and sell it if they wish. But if they get more rentation, they will agree that if anyone who has sold enough of his coin of Zenith in April this year will be lamenting right now, because probably the person must have sold at 5 cents, and right now it's doing about 30 or 32 cents, and it's uncomparable. Secondly, the minting hub, I tell people the full hub is 1,499 euro, which is the full masternode. The full hub is 1,499 euro, and that's the full masternode. Or if you want to do 2 hubs, then 2,950 euro, 4 hubs in that order, till as high as about, I think about 256 hub all in one, which makes about 330,000 euro. Should I not have enough money to buy into a full hub, then I can participate in a share hub, which means a share node. A share node is not a full node. You are like a kind of contributions, right? When you have a contributions, then you have no full hub of your own. Now, what I will encourage anyone who must have started with anything lesser than 1,499 euro is to do as much as possible to build yourself up in the home-based business opportunity of Safir. So when you make a lot of money, then you make sure as fast as possible have a complete hub. Reason for you to participate in tokenization and for you to participate in the profit share over time. I hope it's clear enough. Now, somebody may want to ask me, how much coin can I mint per day? Every day that go on, you have lesser volume of tokens or coins minted. Maybe we don't understand. Coins you can mint per day is not static because of 2 factors. And these 2 factors subdivided to 3 factors. First factor, every year there's going to be what we call halving. Some of us who understood Bitcoin mining we know that Bitcoin mining, the algorithm of Bitcoin mining is scheduled to mine and have 32 halving before the whole coin are mined. And remember, we have 21 million coin of Bitcoin, and out of 32 halving, so far we only have gotten 3. Now, the next halving is 2024 that will drop until we consume 32, which will stop in the year 2140. Zinc have halving every year. And each year, the volume we can mint today or this year will be half next year. But before the halving, there's another halving, which we call sales halving. The number of hub sales per day, per month. So as much as it's up to 1,000 volume of hub sales sold, then it's reduced by 4% of what can be minted. Another one that many people have not checked, I call it external variables. For instance, if what we can mint per day in Safir is 10,000 of this coin per day. Now, before the sales halving, there is what we call volume increase of shares. How? The number of people coming into the system to be a per head. Let me use an instance. If we have only 10,000 people sharing 10,000 pieces of coin per day, you should know what will be allocated to each person. Now, when they will have sold a lot of hubs, and this time around, we are now having 50,000 people in the same organization sharing not up to 10,000 now, but minus 4% of 10,000 is still going to be shared not to 10,000 people, but to 50,000 people. That's where you are going to notice a drastic drop of the volume of this coin you can have. A word should be enough for a wise that when you start, you must start. A lot have started and they didn't start. It is when this minting hub, maybe €1,499, will be minting only 0.5 coin, that's when they get serious. So get to understanding that that's why we get crazier about this opportunity. The second part of this opportunity is actually a business of residual income in a home-based business. I call it a dealership system. How does it work? I told a lot of people there are so many things. Every time you buy your SIM card, not recharge card, every time you buy your SIM pack, somebody is still getting paid because of dealership structure. Not to even talk of your recharge card. Your recharge card is like a kind of byproduct of the SIM pack. I'm talking about the SIM pack itself. It was a dealership system for somebody. You thought when many people were doing promotion and then you get to know about a particular SIM pack, you thought they were just doing it for nothing. They create awareness for you to use it. So you become a user as a utility stuff, but they make the money because the more you buy, the more shares they have and the more reward they get. And that's what many things, what's one among many things that people do not understand. So very quickly as I wrap up, you have means of making money in building home-based business on Safir. Remember, you have come in and you invested to be minting your coin, which you are at liberty to get withdrawn and sell if you want. But if you have better orientation, you probably, of course, want to keep it. I told somebody, I don't know what it takes me to keep my Zenith coin for the next 4 years if I can participate in a project that hold my coin for 2 years. And when I was being released to, the coin dropped below how much it was bought, and I was forced to still hold it another 3 years. So I don't know what it would take me if I had hold BNB since 2017, and I sold for the first time after 2 years and bought back, and I'm still holding. So I don't know what it will take me not to hold Zenith, that I know it will allow me to participate in real estate, to allow me to have a profit share. Then what I need to focus is to build a business empire in it. And I'm building a business empire in this Safir. You can have 3 streams of income. Listen to me, everyone. If you are in cryptocurrency or you are in any business, you need effective cash flow so that you can maximize what it carries. So what helps you to maximize what cryptocurrency in general carries, Sapphire will give you a leverage of cash flow so that you'll be able to participate as much as possible. How do I mean? Let me tell you guys what happened. Last month, when I ranked, okay, no, January, sorry, I said January. 1st of this month, this is month of September, when I rank a double Sapphire, now what I was paid to be a double Sapphire was 9,000 euro. Guess what? I quickly pick out this money and bought a coin called eCash. Now I emptied the money on eCash. And after 1 week or two, eCash did 250%. It means money multiplies. Instead of 9,000 euro, I was seeing about 27 to 29,000 euro. Now, why do you think I was able to use 9,000 euro to just buy a coin and forget it there? Because I have a cash flow. And that's why I built the business. Now, I open your understanding and horizon now to know that you can actually build a cash flow and buy more coin, as it were. So the first income stream here is the uni level. That is, you interact with friends and you can earn from 9% direct sales of every person you advertise to become a dealer in this system, because you yourself too, you're already a dealer. And guess what? Safir do not take any money for you to become a dealer. It's just that if you want to maintain longer cash stream income, then you now want to have a participation in the minting hub. So you can earn from 9% direct sales and then 8% direct, 7% another indirect, till the 15th generation. That is super amazing. Like if I check my cash flow sometime in a day, I will see just $50, 50 euro here, 10 euro here, 16 euro here, 20 euro here, up and down from different persons who I didn't know. And that's what I love. I told somebody, I said, Safir actually allow you to set up your business and have business branches across the globe without paying a dime overhead cost. I hope you know that. People are joining your organization from different countries of the world, and you are making money from them without setting up an office in their country, but because by extension of the business, and then you are making a lot of money. Second, that is actually super amazing. I told a lot of friends, the moment you start Sapphire, get crazy by ranking up to as high as possible. Do you think when we talk about these career bonuses, we're just playing? All this career level in Sapphire is money. You become a Ruby by virtue of yourself, what you did and what your people do, and you have a performance volume of 10,000 volume, then you become a Ruby, and then instantly you are paid 300 euro. Now I'm going to be very fast because time is not on my side. Then the next, you have the double Ruby, you can earn 600 euro. I love the interpretation in money, not just the ranking. But before the money will come, you have to rank. Now, for you to become a Sapphire, now you have to have total sales performance volume with you and your organization, people you know, people you do not know, up to 100,000. And what a privilege with me tonight that we have the latest Sapphire in our ranking. Can I have a hug, please? A hug of Sapphire.
Thank you.
Wow, what a privilege. This is Emmanuel Okpai. That's the latest ranking Sapphire. Now, you think this smile is just ordinary? Immediately become a Sapphire, 3,000 euro is dropped. Man, you have to carry me out for lunch tomorrow.
All right, thank you guys.
So it's actually amazing, right? Not just ranking, title without entitlement. No, immediately become a Safir. Then I actually told somebody, if you're in Safir, I'm not saying to undermine anyone. If you're a Ruby and double Ruby, you actually have not filled your understanding of the business. The moment you become a Safir, something will hit you in your brain that now you start the business. True, yes?
Yes, yes.
Does it happen like that?
Yes, yes.
It just tell you, oh, it's not even start this business. Because boom, when you say 3,000 euro, you are now looking at your front, and the way they will show you, I'm going to log into my back of you, see the way they will show you, you will see, it's telling you the next is double Sapphire, and already written boldly where you will make 9,000 euro immediately. And then the moment you become a double Sapphire, it shows you, hey guy, you see the next money to be made, 15,000 euro. Until like diamond, I'm not going to step beyond this diamond. Imagine, I told somebody, what do you think 40,000 euro can do for you if you want to retire? That's exactly what I showed to people, how to retire on crypto using Safir and Zinc technology. The third income, which is super, super amazing, is I call it monthly gratuity. Why do I call this monthly gratuity? Because the companies say this, Whirlpool shares. It said, get monthly profit shares from the world sales. Come on, this is crazy. Why? I have built my team. I'm making money, number one, on the volume sales. I'm making money on the uni level. That continue. I'm just making money, people as they are joining. Secondly, I rank. Instantly as I rank, there's a reward. Now, by the grace of God, I'm a double Sapphire, for instance. That means I've collected 300 euro, 600 euro, 3,000 euro, and 9,000 euro. Put together is 12,900 euro. Imagine if that was used to buy a coin, and in the next 2-3 months, that coin double or triple or whatever. That is money multiplication. Then this is monthly profit share. How long? For the next 6 months. If you are a Ruby, you're making profit share 1 because you're a 1-star, at least worst case scenario, from 150 euro, 200 euro, I always say maximum of 250 euro. What some of my community members say, I should not say that. Because why? This month earning actually surpassed what I told them. I say, yeah, that's what I love Safir. It's better to promise you less and overperform than to overpromise you and less perform. Now, why do I tell everyone that don't stop until you find yourself in diamond? Yes, you are earning monthly income for the next 6 months. If you are a Ruby, around 250 euro. If you're a double Ruby, around 500 euro. If you're a Sapphire, around 2,500 euro, which is, you can see why it makes sense to be a Sapphire. From next month now, the person who just become a Sapphire now, I'm sure what he received this month, he will be looking at it, oh my God, why was I not a Sapphire? Why was I not a Sapphire? You know, now imagine 2,500 euro monthly for the next 6 months. You mean you cannot plan your retirement on that? Then if you become a double Sapphire, around 5,000 euro for the next 6 months, you mean you cannot plan your retirement on that? Then imagine black Sapphire, around about 10,000 euro, you know, when we're checking an ambassador in Benin, we're in Benin meeting, and then we checked about 10,500 euro was paid, and quickly, you know, we become like an accountant, you know, an accountant is not the well, they count people's money that even they don't have, okay? And then they have nightmare, you know, and they after counting money, they have a nightmare. Oh my God, I'm just counting 20 million naira. Oh my God, actually not their money, okay? And then we now check. Immediately we just took calculator. Ambassador, wait. You mean 10,500 euro? Times what this thing? We saw 6.8 million naira. We now say, come on. You mean if somebody is just static, that is you are static, you are stuck there for the next 6 months, 6.8 million naira times 6. You mean you cannot retire with that? Then if you become a diamond, after collecting your 20 or 40,000 euro, then you are going to be taking at least 20,000 euro for the next 6 months. You mean this cannot help you? That's about give and take almost about 13 million naira. Oh my God, crazy. It's amazing, and that's why you see everyone getting crazier day by day. And I will summarize by saying this. You want to really go far. That's what one of my friends told me, and I got that reformer in PORT-HARCOURT. He said he loved the advert made by MTN. If you want to go fast, he said go alone. But if you want to go far, go with a lot. An ambassador told us sometime, he said, find opportunity to serve many, then you become a millionaire. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This is Felix, your anchor person tonight. And that's the end of these interactions. You have any questions? Why not? But the other term is, I'll tell you that it's just the best time for you to take action, because I tell people, if not now, when? Now, if not you, then who? Then if not here in Safir, I don't know where you're going. Maybe you want to be distributing, what's this guy, cement, Dangote cement. You know, look at money lying waiting for you when you build up this business. And that's why I say retire with cryptocurrency using Safir and Zinc technology. Thank you very much. For me to get started, get a link from the follower who invited you, register with a functional email, deposit crypto such as BTC, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, or get a coupon for easy transactions. Then pick your desired package for the minting hub, and then let's get to the business. Thank you very much. Should there be any questions? Why not? You're permitted to ask. In absence of no questions, because I'm sure the interaction was extensive, I was very elaborate enough. So maybe the next question that will be is for you to get back to whoever that invited you, get his link, get started, and let's fire up together. Thank you very much. Make sure you invite your friend to our meeting tomorrow. It's a mega launch in the city, the largest city in the whole Africa, the city of Ibadan. That's the capital of Oyo State. Thank you very much, everyone. Do have a nice time. Enjoy yourself. Bye-bye.